you guys are in for a treat. You guys are going to feel empowered, and you're going to feel like women and awesome. That's what Vagina Monologues is. So first up, we are donating all our proceeds to GAMS, which is here in Brussels. So we have a representative from GAMS, and she's going to speak, and then Kim, a fierce vagina warrior, is going to translate. So we have GAMS come up, please.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Merci de m'avoir invité et expliquer un peu les traditions néfastes sur la santé de la femme et de l'enfant.
All right, so she says, thank you very much for inviting us. She works for the organization for women who are being mutilated in the African continent and who arrive here, and she takes care of the awareness here, whether it's for doctors, professors, students, nurses, and so they work with that, and they bring people every week together to raise awareness about what's happening there. You should definitely go on their site to check it out. It's gams.be, gams.be, and all the proceeds that you paid to enter is going to their organization. So again, she's very humbled, and she thanks you a lot for coming.
So now we have a poem by one of our warriors, and then we are starting the show.
Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the width of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my steps, and the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room, just as cool as I please, and to a man, the fellas stand up or fall down on their foot. And then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, and the flash of my teeth, the stride of my steps. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I start to tell them, they say they can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. Now you understand just why my head is not bowed. I don't need to shout or jump about. When you see me, it ought to make you proud. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Thank you.
I bet you're worried.
We were worried. We were worried about vaginas.
We were worried what we think about vaginas, and even more worried what we don't think about them. We were worried about our own vaginas, leading to context of other vaginas, a community, a culture of vaginas. There's so much darkness and secrecy around them, like the Bermuda Triangle. Nobody ever reports back from there.
In the first place, it's not so easy to even find your vagina. Women go weeks, months, sometimes even years without looking at it. A high-powered businesswoman was interviewed, and she said she was too busy. She didn't have the time. Looking at your vagina, she said, is a full day's work. You have to get down there on your back in front of a mirror that's standing on its own, full-length preferred. You've got to get in the perfect position with the perfect light, which is then shadowed somehow by the mirror and the angle you're at. You get all twisted up, you're arching your head, killing your back, you're exhausted by then. She said she didn't have the time for that. She was busy.
So, there were vagina interviews, which became Vagina Monologues. Over 200 women were interviewed. Older women, young women, married women, lesbians, single women, college professors, actors, corporate professionals, sex workers, African American women, Asian American women, Hispanic women, Native American women, Caucasian women, Jewish women, Okay, at first, women were reluctant to talk. They were a little shy, but once they got going, you couldn't stop them. Women secretly love to talk about their vaginas. They get very excited, mainly because no one's ever asked them before.
Let's just start with the word vagina. It sounds like an infection at best. Maybe a medical instrument? Hurry, nurse, bring me the vagina! Vagina. Vagina. Doesn't matter how many times you say it, it never sounds like a word you want to say. It's a totally ridiculous, completely unsexy word. If you use it during sex, try and be politically correct. Darling, could you stroke my vagina? You kill the act right there.
We're worried about vaginas, what we call them, and don't call them.
In Great Neck, New York, they call it pussycat. A woman there said that her mother used to tell her, "Don't wear panties underneath your pajamas, dear. You need to air out your pussycat."
In Westchester, they call it a pookie.
In New Jersey, a twat.
There's powder box, a poochie, a poopy, a peepee, a poopaloo, a poonanny, a pal, a peachay.
Toady, Dee-Dee, Nishi, Dignity, Monkey Box.
Coochie, snorcher, cooter, labby.
Gladys Siegelman.
VA, Wee Wee, Horse Spot, Nappy Dugout.
Mongo, mookie, a pajama, fanny boo, marshmallow.
A ghoulie, possible, tamale, totita, Connie.
A meanie in Miami.
A split niche in Philadelphia.
A schmendy in the Bronx.
We were worried about vaginas.
Some of the monologues are based on one woman's story. Some are based on several women's stories surrounding the same theme. And a few times, a good idea became an outrageous one. This monologue is based on one woman's story, although the subject came up in every interview and was often fraught. The subject being hair.
You cannot love a vagina unless you love hair. Many people do not love hair. My first and only husband, he hated hair. He said it was cluttered and dirty. He made me shave my vagina. It looked puffy and exposed and like a little girl. This excited him. When he made love to me, my vagina felt the way a beard must feel. It felt good to rub it, but kind of painful, like scratching a mosquito bite. It felt like it was on fire. There were screaming red bumps. So I refused to shave it again. Then, my husband, he had an affair. When we went to marital therapy, he said he screwed around because I wouldn't please him sexually. I wouldn't shave my vagina. The therapist, she had a German accent, and she would gasp between sentences to show her empathy. She asked me why I didn't want to please my husband. I told her I thought it was weird. I felt little when my hair was gone down there, and I couldn't help talking in a baby voice, and the skin got irritated, and even calamine lotion wouldn't help it. She told me marriage was a compromise. I asked her if shaving my vagina would stop him from screwing around. I asked her if she had many cases like this before. She said that questions diluted the process. I needed to jump in. She was sure it was a good beginning. This time, when we got home, he got to shave my vagina. It was like a therapy bonus prize. He clipped it a few times here and there. There was blood in the bathtub. He didn't even notice because he was so happy shaving me. Then, later, when my husband was pressing up against me, I could feel his spiky sharpness sticking into me, my naked, puffy vagina. There was no protection. There was no fluff. I realized then that hair is there for a reason. It is the leaf around the flower, the lawn around the yard. You can't pick the parts you want. And besides, my husband, he never stopped screwing around.
All of the women were asked the following questions.
If your vagina got dressed, what would it wear?
Glasses, a beret. A leather jacket, silk stockings, mink, a pink boa.
A male tuxedo, jeans, something form-fitting.
Emeralds, an evening gown, sequins.
Armani only.
A tutu, see-through black underwear, a taffeta ball gown.
Something machine washable.
Costume eye mask, purple velvet pajamas. Angora, a red bow.
Ermine and pearls, a leopard hat, a silk kimono, sweatpants, a tattoo.
An electrical shock device to keep unwanted strangers away.
High heels, lace, and combat boots. Purple feathers, twigs, and shells. Cotton.
A pinafore.
A bikini.
A slicker.
If your vagina could talk, what would it say? 2 words.
Slow down.
Is that you?
Feed me. I want. Yum yum. Oh yeah.
Start again. No, over there. Lick me. Stay home. Brave choice.
Think again. More, please. Embrace me. Let's play.
Don't stop. More. Remember me?
Come inside. Not yet. Whoa, mama. Yes. Rock me.
Enter at your own risk.
Oh God. Thank God. I'm here. Let's go. Find me.
Thank you. Bonjour. Too hard. Don't give up.
Where's Brian? That's better. Yes. There.